Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Acacia Courtney. We're here out at the track in the morning. The sun is just coming out and the horses are out working. It's one of my favorite times of the day where you get to see them really in their element. Let's check out the track and weather conditions for the races later today.
The track is fast and the turf is firm with high 80s today on this Thursday afternoon. Race number 1 is 5 furlongs on the turf, a claiming race with a purse of $24,000 for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races, or 3-year-olds.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Summer Rae gets the first call with Miss World Venezuela moving with her in the early stages. Away in third is Lucy. Then down to the inside, Artemisa, Talitha Coombe between horses, and Be Sure Lisa 3 wide. They run down the backstretch, and the leader is Summer Rae, 3 parts of a length. Trying to keep her spot, Miss World Venezuela battles right on as they hit the far turn. From third is Lucy. Stretch of 2.5 to Artemisa, then Talitha Coombe, and Be Sure Lisa. They run around the far turn. The leader, Summer Rae, 3 parts of a length, now almost a length. Back to second is Miss World Venezuela with a quarter of a mile to go. 3 back to Lucy in third, then back to the rail. It's Artemisa as they turn for home. It's Summer Rae who comes off the top of the turn, leading by 1.5 lengths. Miss World Venezuela gets after her second. 3 back to the outside, Lucy third. 1/8 of a mile to go. The leader is still Summer Rae, but the 1.5 lengths lead. Miss World Venezuela is trying hard, but the wire will come in time for Summer Rae to win at gate to wire under John Cruz by a length. Second, Miss World Venezuela, then Lucy, Talitha Coombe finished 4th in 56 flat.
Number 4, Summer Rae returned to the turf and made it a winning comeback with John Cruz in the saddle, Ralph Zadie the trainer, and owned by Averill Racing LLC and Silver Oak Stable LLC. Race number 2 is on the main track, 1 mile, and a claiming race with a purse of $15,000 for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races.
All in line. They're off. Holiday Gift begins nicely toward the outside, Roraima toward the inside. That's Feeling Awesome away with speed. Not far away is Alcondessa in the early stages as they run out of the 1-mile chute. Red High Tops has emerged now to be third, and at the back, the trailer Petite Lapine. They run out of the 1-mile chute, and Feeling Awesome and Alvaro Donis lead the way by a neck. Holiday Gift on the outside is second. Red High Tops pokes between horses third. Alcondessa is now racing in fourth. Second last is Roraima. She's in the clear 5 wide and tucked in Petite Lapine. 24-1 for the initial quarter speed. The leader is Feeling Awesome by 1.25 lengths. Second is Red High Tops. These two have gone 5 or 6 ahead of Holiday Gift, then Roraima, Alcondessa, and Petite Lapine. They go to the opening half mile, and the leader is still Feeling Awesome, in front by 2 by an opening half mile and 47-2. That's a pretty fast second quarter for this level, and opening up is Feeling Awesome by 3. Red High Tops is there second. It's a stretch of 7 to the odds-on favorite Roraima. She'll really have to go from there. So will everybody else, led by Holiday Gift, Alcondessa, and Petite Lapine. The leader, Feeling Awesome, trying to bottom out the field to the top of the stretch run. The whip is out, but she's 7 in front. From the outside, Roraima tries to get after her second. Holiday Gift and Red High Tops are next after 3 quarters and 1:11.3. This leader's not really giving anybody a chance here. Feeling Awesome, indeed she is at the 8th pole. She's 7 or 8 in front. Feeling Awesome, there was never a chance for anybody else. She's running up the score. It'll be back-to-back victories for Feeling Awesome. And Alvaro Donis coast to coast by 6 or 7. Roraima second, Holiday Gift third, Red High Tops, then Petite Lapine and Alcondessa in 1:38.3.
Number 2, Feeling Awesome, pulls the upset to give trainer Angel Medina his first win this meet. Alvaro Donis was in the saddle and owned by John Paul Sibati. Paid $27.80 to win. The third race today is 1 1/16 on the turf, a claiming race with a purse of $23,000 for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. There are no scratches or jockey changes to report.
And they're off. Summers Back gets the first call, but Angora appears intent on the lead, and Angora will try to cross and clear, saving the inside spot as Devious Maddie to race with her in the early stages. Sweet Mary is out of there third. Followed by the gray Oxydata, then Summers Back, and the trailer, while a bit wide, is Image of Rachel. They run into the first turn. Devious Maddie with inside position and the lead over Angora second. Oxydata saves ground to joint third alongside Sweet Mary, then Summers Back and Image of Rachel. They move around that first turn, no change in proceedings. 23-1 for the opening quarter. The leader, Devious Maddie and Eddie Castro by a half a length. Angora stalking the pace setter in the two path under Cornelio Velasquez with three wide out there, Sweet Mary. Then from fourth, it's Oxydata, moving up down toward the inside while in a pocket. Second last is Summers Back and trailing while still wide, Image of Rachel. Entire field separated by 3 lengths as they run with half a mile to go. The leader is still Devious Maddie with up on the outside Sweet Mary. She's turning up the pressure second. Cornelio has to say go with Angora to keep her spot. She's now second. Backing up is Devious Maddie, now moving into third, Oxydata. Image of Rachel is 3 wide with Summers Back working between horses as they round the far turn. Opening half mile, 47-2, and they approach the top of the stretch. Sweet Mary went on the attack to take the lead, and she leads by a length and a quarter. The whip is out on Oxydata, but she's gaining ground while second. Image of Rachel's plotted a wide course today. She's third, then Summers Back as they turn for home. On top, Sweet Mary by a length. Oxydata begins to flatten out a bit. Now Summers Back begins to roll on the outside. Final furlong, Summers Back coming over the top. In between horses, Oxydata battling on Sweet Mary. Summers Back to the lead. It's 3 in a row for Summers Back. Close then for second, Oxydata or Sweet Mary, then Image of Rachel and Angora in 141-3.
Number 3, Summers Back wins the third race, piloted to victory by Leonel Reyes, trained by Francisco D'Angelo, and owned by Lady and Me Stable. Race number 4 is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a claiming race with a purse of $17,000 for 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Please note that the number 1, Dance of Freedom, will be ridden by Andre Ramji.
And they're off. Kilo was off a step slow. From the center, Persian Poet begins nicely. So too does Our Mystical Man from toward the rail. Up on the outside is Amazon King showing speed. These 3 across the track in the run to the first turn. Starship Explorer comes away racing in fourth with Partagas Way a bit wide while racing fifth and 4 lengths behind. It's a stretch of 2 to Kilo, who recovers to be third last. Second last is Dance of Freedom. And Mr. Stipa is off the pace today, last of all, as they run around the first turn. It's Amazon King through a quarter in 23-3. Leading the way by a length and a quarter. From between horses, Persian Poet is there. Second, Our Mystical Man down toward the rail. And up on the outside goes Starship Explorer. It's a stretch of a length and a half to Partagas Way in front of Kilo, who's tugging 6 lengths behind. 3 lengths better than Dance of Freedom. And Mr. Stipa still last. They continue down the backstretch, and Amazon King continues to shoulder the load through a 47.5 mile. Persian Poet is second. Starship Explorer is third. Riding the rail from fourth is Our Mystical Man. The cue has been given to Partagas Way. He's 6 lengths behind, 2 in front of Kilo. Then Dance of Freedom. Mr. Stipa has trailed throughout, and there's a quarter of a mile left to go. On top, Amazon King shaken up for the drive here by John Cruz. Leads it by 2. Out after him is Our Mystical Man. In between horses is Persian Poet. Up the rail in Kilo. Starship Explorer did not go on in deep stretch, but Amazon King did. He's in front 2.5. Our Mystical Man begins to get to him in the concluding stages, but time is running out. It's Amazon King hanging on. Second, Our Mystical Man. Third was Persian Poet. Fourth was Kilo in front of Partagas Way to complete the high five in 128-4.
Number 7, Amazon King gives jockey John Cruz his second win today, trained by Enrique Sanchez and owned by Santa Rosa Racing Stables. Race number 5 is 1 mile and a 16th on the turf, a maiden race with a purse of $42,000 for 3-year-olds and up. Please note that the number 1, Uptown Leroy Brown, will be ridden by Manuel Rosario, and the 7, Street Gun, will be ridden by Juan Leyva. The 4, Grand Nanuco, will wear blinkers.
And they're off. Was a clean beginning for the favorite Smorgasbord, moving to take the lead as Grand Nuenco. Grand Nuenco lands in front, down toward the inside. Here's Uptown Ronley Brown taking up the lead. Uptown Leroy Brown in front to the first turn over Grand Nuenco, who races in second. Smorgasbord will set up shop from fourth in front of an inside running Visky Jones, then Street Gun. It's a stretch of 5 to the team at the back, Ariba Causeway, and Run Time. They run around the first turn and loose up top. Uptown Leroy Brown by a length and a quarter. Down to the inside and now three wide is Smorgasbord as that leader took a breather and then quickened up again. Back third is Grandnoenko in company with Street Gun and Visky Jones. Then it's a gap of another 5 to Ariba Causeway with run time to his inside. An eventful opening quarter of 22-2. The leader, Uptown Leroy Brown. Down to the inside, Grandnoenko will take advantage of an inside lane. Three wide is Smorgasbord from third. Now moving into second is Smorgasbord while trying to get away from Uptown Leroy Brown. Street Gun is fourth, a length in front of Visky Jones, and the two at the back are Ariba Causeway and along the rail run time. Half mile, 46-3. Around the far turn they go. Smorgasbord takes the lead, immediately tackled by Street Gun, and the two favorites quicken up 4 better than Grandnoenko, who's now third. Visky Jones is fourth. Nobody from the back making any impact yet after 3 quarters in 1:10-1. They run to the top of the stretch. The whip is out on Smorgasbord. Street Gun to the attack is second. 5 better than Visky Jones and Grandnoenko. The two favorites are shoulder to shoulder with an eighth of a mile to go. Smorgasbord battles back along the rail and has the lead. Street Gun to the attack one more time. 16th pole, Street Gun or Smorgasbord. Smorgasbord digging in and hanging on. Street Gun second. Grandnoenko was third in front of Visky Jones. Then came run time to complete your high five in 1:40-4.
Number 6, Smorgasbord, delivers as the 4-5 favorite, written by Emisel Jaramillo, trained by Mike Maker, and owned by Ken and Sarah Ramsey. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back after these words.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Race number 6 is 7.5 furlongs on the turf, a maiden claiming, and the purse is $25,000 for 3-year-olds and up. The number 6, Word on the Street, will be ridden by Cornelio Velasquez, and Scratch, the number 10, main track only, Clearly a Demon.
Toward the inside, Big City Heart gets the first call. Salias is showing speed. Candy Jam's not far away. And here's Famous Fact moving to challenge. Famous Fact puts ahead in front. Candy Jam is racing in second with inside position. Big City Heart rides the rail from third. Then it's Zukov. In between horses, Attilius. Length back to the far outside, trying to improve is Gir Falcon while racing fourth last. Third last is Word on the Street, then Salias. And the early trailer, about 5 lengths off the lead, is the first-timer Big Hole. They run into the backstretch. They went 24-2 for the opening quarter, and it's long shot Famous Fact and Jacinto Herrera in front by 2. Candy Jam second, Big City Heart angled off the fence to race in third now. Punching between horses, Gir Falcon's on a mid-race move. Tugging now wants to do more, trying to find clear racetrack to do it, drawing within 2 lengths of the lead. Meanwhile, Word on the Street is also moving through traffic now in front of Zukov and then Attilius. Big Hole is second last and improving a bit, and the trailer is Salias after a 48-3 half mile. They run around the far turn. The leader is now Candy Jam, who takes over by a neck. Famous Fact fights back second, Big City Heart third. These three have put 4 on Gir Falcon with Word on the Street and Zukov. Then back to Attilius as they turn for the money. Candy Jam looks tough to reel in. He's off the turn with the 2-length lead. Into the clear, Big City Heart with Word on the Street. Famous Fact alters course, and he's coming again now. Final furlong, Candy Jam tries to see it through. Down the outside, Word on the Street begins to motor. It's Candy Jam or Word on the Street. Candy Jam reaching, Word on the Street surging. Candy Jam. Candy Jam the winner from Word on the Street, then Famous Fact and Gir Falcon in 129-2.
Number 4, Candy Jam, breaks his maiden with Matt Rispoli aboard. Jaime Mejia, the trainer, and owned by Thoroughbred Champions Training Center. Race number 7 is a mile and a 16th on the turf, a starter optional claiming with a purse of $34,000 for 3-year-old fillies. Scratch the number 8, Cali Cat, and please note that the 7 reimbursed will be ridden by Elvis Trujillo.
And they're up. Toward the inside, First Distinction gets the first call. Kinitra moves up to be second. Lobelia taken in hand by Nunez. She'll race third early. From fourth, that's the favorite Reimburse, a length and a half in front of Determined Lady. Kiss, Kiss, Tell, Tell, sandwiched between horses, well, a bit wide, and that sends Leroy's Gold Animal last of all as they run around the first turn. It's First Distinction and John Cruz controlling the pace while tugging. Lead it by 3 now from Lobelia, who moves up to be second. Kinitra is now third. Reimburse on hold from fourth at 6-5 in front of Determined Lady, who's a length behind her, well down toward the inside. Kiss, Kiss, Tell, Tell is next for Jaramillo, and the trailer continues to be Leroy's Gold Animal. Down the backstretch they go, 23-1 for the opening quarter, and Cruz lets First Distinction roll. She's bumped the margin to 5. Lobelia second, Kinitra third. Reimburse is racing in fourth, Determined Lady. Down toward the inside is now fifth as they start to get up a little closer to First Distinction now than Leroy's Gold Animal and Kiss, Kiss, Tell, Tell. Opening half mile, 46-2. They swing around the far turn. First Distinction has the lead. The margin's only 2, however. Reimburse is 3 wide. Moving up between horses, Kinitra down to the inside, Lobelia. Then Determined Lady, she's got no place to go. Leroy's Gold Animal is next, and Kiss, Kiss, Tell, Tell is last as they run to the top of the stretch. It's still First Distinction in front after 3 quarters in 1:10-2. Kinitra second, Determined Lady muscles between horses third. Lobelia is next inside the final furlong. Determined Lady getting on track when it matters to catch First Distinction with Kinitra between them. Here's Determined Lady running down the leaders. Determined Lady going away. Kinitra second, First Distinction third, then Lobelia fourth in 1:40-2.
Number 4, Determined Lady gets the job done with Eddie Castro aboard, trained by David Fox and owned by Harold Queen. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back after these words. Race number 8 is 1 mile on the main track, an allowance optional claiming with a purse of $43,000 for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up.
All set. And they're off. The favorite, Miss Hollywood, commences nicely. She's looking for a clear early lead. Down to the inside, both Smartly Agree and Roll It Gal will show some pace today as they run out of the 1 mile chute. Miss Hollywood, Jaramillo just lets her roll. She's settling into stride and she's on the lead. Second is on the outside to Diplomatic Affair from Little Gianna third. Then Smartly Agree, who's racing fourth, from Xena Rules in fifth. Roll It Gal is next, and the trailer is Miss Away. So Ida Cernia first and last after a 24-3 opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they go. Miss Hollywood gets everything her own way, leads at 3 parts of a length while just cruising at the moment. Diplomatic Affair given a chirp to stay close in second. Down to the inside, that Smartly Agree on hold from third under Cornelio Velasquez. 2 better than Little Gianna. Then Roll It Gal and Xena Rules, and Miss Away is the trailer. Opening half mile covered in 48 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. It's Miss Hollywood in front by a length and a quarter. Working harder now is Diplomatic Affair from second. Smartly Agree in with an opportunity. She's looking to tip to the outside for a clear shot. 3 better than Roll It Gal, who's on the improve. The rest really need to get moving as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Jaramillo hasn't moved his hands on Miss Hollywood after 3 quarters in 1:12-2. Miss Hollywood off the top of the turn with a 3-length lead. Smartly Agree is there second, then Roll It Gal to the outside and Diplomatic Affair. Xena Rules is next, but this one's over. A very easy victory for Miss Hollywood. Miss Hollywood levels off inside the 16th pole to win it easy by 7 or 8 lengths. Second is Smartly Agree, third is Roll It Gal, then came Diplomatic Affair, and fifth Xena Rules in 1:36-4.
Number 6, Miss Hollywood delivers at 1-5. Second win today for jockey Emisel Jaramillo, trained by Giuseppe Adicernia and owned by Run Hard Stables. Race number 9 and the last one today is 5 furlongs on the main track, a maiden claiming with a purse of $21,000 for 2-year-old fillies. Scratch the number 2, She's the Girl, and the number 1, Mia, is a late scratch. Please note that the 9, Israel's Dream, will be ridden by Elvis Trujillo.
And runners away. From the center, Cabinet begins the best and goes looking for the lead. India Mantuana moves to be second. Israel's Dream comes out of there racing in third. It's a length and a half back to Tavrida with Sweet Abdication down to the inside. Stretch of 2 to Music Makes Sense, then Lullaby My Baby, and the trailer is Lady is Private. They run around the far turn, and on top it's Cabinet, 3 parts of a length. India Mantuana races in second. Stretch of 2.5 lengths back to Israel's Dream third. Stretch of another 2. Sweet Abdication is now fourth. They've gone 5 better than Music Makes Sense, who improves inside of Tavrida, then Lullaby My Baby, and Lady is Private is the trailer with a quarter of a mile to go. It's Cabinet off the top of the turn with the lead. India Mantuana comes to call from second. Sweet Abdication's working home nicely, going into the clear now at the 8th pole within a length and a half of the lead. Lead now held by India Mantuana, moves 2 in front. Sweet Abdication is getting into second. Then comes Cabinet, late run from Music Makes Sense for a share. India Mantuana, the winner. Sweet Abdication second, Israel's Dream third, close fourth. Cabinet appeared to hold on over Music Makes Sense in 59 and 3.
Number 6, India Mantuana wins the nightcap, giving a triple today for jockey Emisel Jaramillo, trained by Antonio Sano and owned by Magic Stables LLC. In the late pick 5, 5 of 5 paid $202.45. 4 of 5 paid $4. In the super high 5, combination 6, 3, 9, 4, 8 paid $1,856.70. In the pick 6, 6 of 6 paid $626.02, and there's a carryover into tomorrow, Friday, of $204,285.03.
And that's it for today. We'll see you back tomorrow, Friday, at post time 1:15.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.